Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. If a recent ESPN trade proposal comes to fruition, then the Los Angeles Lakers would finally land their dream center, Jarrett Allen of the Cleveland Cavaliers. ESPN recently published an article in which they discussed potential trade offers that could convince the Dallas Mavericks to move the number 1 pick. It's an unlikely outcome, which inevitably resulted in the proposal of 3 potential deals that Dallas might actually consider. One hypothetical trade centered around the San Antonio Spurs providing significant draft compensation, while another was built around Phoenix Suns star Devin Booker, cap relief, and a mountain of picks. Both possibilities offered reason for intrigue. The reason Lakers fans should be tuned in to what ESPN suggested, however, is the 4-team deal that would center around Donovan Mitchell ending up in Dallas and the number 1 pick going to Cleveland. Los Angeles would then receive Allen from the Cavaliers and send Dalton Knecht to the Chicago Bulls. It's a complicated proposal, but the crux of the deal for the Lakers is that they would trade Maxi Kleber, Dalton Knecht, Gabe Vincent, and 3 first-round pick swaps for Allen. Lakers land Jarrett Allen in ESPN's 4-team trade proposal. The obvious upside is that Allen is one of the best centers in the NBA. He was an all-star in 2021-22, is a legitimate two-way talent, and has been the interior anchor for a team that's won 163 games over the past 3 seasons. Moreover, Allen has been a reliable double-double machine over a long period of time, averaging 14.0 points, 10.0 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1.2 blocks, and 0.7 steals per game since 2019. In Los Angeles, Allen would instantly stabilize the team's defensive consistency with his mere presence on the court. He's an excellent team defender, as well as a phenomenal deterrent at the rim with his 7 feet 6 inches wingspan and high-level athleticism for his archetype. Allen is also an elite rim runner who ranked number 4 in the NBA in points as the pick-and-roll dive man per game. Moreover, he thrives as the type of lob target Luka Doncic has proven to covet. The cost of doing business offers cause for concern, as Kleber, Knecht, and Vincent make up what projects to be much of Los Angeles's bench depth in 2025-26. Furthermore, the Lakers would be sending out 3 pick swaps to the Mavericks. The upside of those pick swaps, however, is that both Dallas and Los Angeles should be competitive if the Doncic and Mitchell eras play out as ESPN seemingly projects they will. The true hurdle here is convincing both Cleveland and Dallas that this trade makes sense. The Mavericks would be trading Cooper Flagg for Mitchell, who will turn 29 in September. The Cavaliers, meanwhile, would be trading their All-NBA first-team superstar mere months after winning 64 games. In the event that this trade were to transpire, however, the Lakers would get a true franchise center in the prime of their career at 27 years of age. One can't help but feel intrigued. The Los Angeles Lakers were forced to face themselves in the mirror after being unceremoniously bumped by the Minnesota Timberwolves from the 2024-25 NBA playoffs. As great as it was to see LeBron James and Luka Doncic teaming up in the postseason, the Lakers' playoff run made it clear the star duo isn't bringing a title back to LA unless major frontcourt adjustments are made. As the 2025 NBA draft and the start of free agency loom, several centers have been linked to the Lakers as potential targets. One of the more frequently rumored targets is Minnesota Timberwolves big man Naz Reid, who's expected to decline his $15 million player option to become a free agent in July. As great as Reid would look in a Lakers uniform, finding a way to add the former 2024 NBA Sixth Man of the Year will likely be easier said than done. Lakers rumors, Pistons expected to pursue Naz Reid in free agency on Saturday. NBA insider Mark Stein reported that a floor-stretching veteran like Reid will garner attention in free agency, and the Detroit Pistons could be one of the biggest obstacles in the Lakers' pursuit. A reliable forward is near the top of the Pistons' off-season to-do list, and the pending Timberwolves FA fits what the Detroit front office is looking for. Reid, 25, is one of the best bench bigs in the NBA today, proving that throughout his 406 games played, 74 starts, across 6 seasons with the Timberwolves. He's seemingly improved with each passing season and just finished a 2024-25 campaign that saw him average personal bests in points, 14.2, and rebounds, 6.0, while adding 2.3 assists, 0.9 blocks, and 2.2 threes made on 37.9% shooting per game. Reed's production dipped in the 2024-25 postseason, however, he still managed to average 10.4 points and 4.7 rebounds while shooting 50.9% from the floor and 39.7% from deep across 15 appearances without a start. By all accounts, the upcoming NBA free agent class is lackluster, at best. A handful of top names, like LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Julius Randle and James Harden, are expected to stay put with their current teams, and the more interesting young names Jonathan Kuminga and Josh Giddey among them are restricted, making them difficult to pursue. "You're mostly looking at role players," one general manager said. "The real action will be with trades, but if you have free agent money to spend, you're probably going to get a rotation guy for your bench." One of the top bench rotation guys on the market figures to be 3-and-D guard Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who averaged 9.8 points and shot 38.1% from the three-point line in 25.3 minutes for the West finalists. His combination of shooting ability and defensive skill gave him a plus 3.5 on-off rating, among the best on the Wolves. The timing, then, is very good for Alexander-Walker to be a free agent. And if any team is lined up to land him, the betting favorite appears to be the Lakers. That's according to the offshore gambling site Bovada, which lists the Lakers as a plus 235 to land NAW. It might not be the smartest bet. Though the Lakers could have their full $14 million mid-level exception on hand this summer, which should be enough to land Alexander-Walker, expect their focus to be on bringing in a big man. They could do that via trade, though, and still bring in a wing like Alexander-Walker. But shelling out for a center without losing assets is Plan A. Also of note, there will be competition for Alexander-Walker, with veteran reporter Mark Stein writing that Orlando might be the top suitor. He reported, "Alexander-Walker is bound to generate the most significant external interest of the three, especially coming off a season in which he earned just $4.3 million. Next season's full mid-level exception will be worth more than 3 times what Alexander-Walker made last season at $14.1 million, with rumbles already in circulation that Orlando is a team to watch as a potential suitor. The Lakers may be the favorite. Proceed with caution, though.